You do play-by-plays, right, Rich?
Yeah, I do. We're also already live. Someone invite me.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Take 4, apparently. Cause I hate my life. Someone hit me up with that invite. Anyway, we're back. Game 2 of Gurg 5 versus Hidden Valley Ranch. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. Where am I getting hit up with that dank invite?
Hang on, we gotta kick Hoagie again.
Oh my word. Okay. Well, anyway, again, we're going to Quadcast for not the first time in PMA LCS history, possibly the first serious time, quote-unquote, time in PMA LCS history. Oh my god. Okay. Let's just get into the game, save all of us.
Hey, move down to spectate.
Okay.
Has a post been made on the page about this? There are not very many viewers right now.
No. Make a post. Go. Oh wait. Only I'm the only one in this lobby who can do a thing to the public page. So let me do that. Oh my god. Chris, it's okay, I love you. And we're going! Quick, someone analyze things.
Okay.
Once again, that Malzahar ban coming through. Definitely targeted at DG Mad Hatter.
Can't blame him.
Who dares defy my will?
Charvin bans. Very standard.
You don't have the heart for this.
Yeah, I guess the Lucia ban, I can see that against Allergic to Milk. Now that Allergic to Milk is 80 carry and Hoagie's back on support. Just kidding.
What? Oh my god. Well, it wouldn't be PMA. It would not be PMA LCS without the lobby getting started and then going back to the words. Versus G5.
Should we wait to talk about the picks until we see them actually pop up
Yes.
there, or can we
Wait,
talk about it
wait.
because they?
Yeah. So, did we not put a password on this lobby? Oh my god.
Interesting.
I don't know what's happening. Okay, well, we're here apparently. So,
I like how I can see my name on the stream. That's great.
wait, you can? Wait, where?
Yeah,
For what?
in your friends list.
Oh!
I'm always at the top because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
'cause
actually
of
an O, it's a 0. I've tried, like, every time I log in, I try to see if my name's available. It's not. It's tilting.
Oh, just OP with like an actual O.
That's correct.
Rip.
Who dares
says it's
defy
currently
my
taken.
will?
I need to friend request whoever that is and be like, hey, don't do that.
You don't have the heart for this.
People just want to be a part of something, you know? They just want friends.
People
Well, of
just
course.
want friends. That.
Who needs friends when you have League of Legends?
Ignorant
Today's
thralls.
edition of PMA LCS
I
for
won't be
3
denied.
guys and a whatever the fuck I am get in the Discord lobby and lament about friends.
It's your
You know, I just want to throw out there, Hidden Valley Gaming has maybe my favorite clan tag out of this entire split.
What, you didn't appreciate the BDSMG of 7 Shades of Grey last season?
Hey, I loved it, but this is this year, and honestly, they're the front runners right now for me. So
I mean, there was okay. Last year had some good ones between BDSMG and One Boot.
One Boot was pretty clever. That's true.
One Boot. Anyway, Steven, guys, Cogmon, EG Mad Hatter is playing Annie, which I've never seen him play Annie, so this should be interesting.
He is a very skilled Annie, but it's something that he tends to fall back on when a lot of his other picks are already taken.
There's such
So-
thing as a skilled Annie.
Yeah, actually, it's weird. You know, I said last split that I think that DG Mad Hatter has his like two sides of picks, where it's either a heavy damage burst mage or it's a safe mage that can like protect themselves. Annie is kind of his like one in between. He just kind of uses the fact that Annie has like free farming to stay in the game, and I think that if I'm not mistaken, that pick came in after Cvan's Kog'Maw was locked in. Am I correct?
Yes, it was. It was.
So
a
I,
counter.
yeah, I would assume that that is exactly what their thought process was. That if they were giving over Cvan's main to him, then they would pick something really safe for DG. I would think we're going to see the Warwick ganking mid a lot early game.
As you wish.
Violet Sociocat, that is true. War is a pretty great clan tag. It's a great one.
War. Yeah, I think out of all the like short, like not the club names, but like the clan tags, I think War's the best. Not gonna lie. It's somewhere between War and Rip. Well,
Dylan.
Rich is provoked on for Rip. Okay, I'm just gonna. What? Oh, wait,
I play with
they didn't
code,
bother
so
to swap. They didn't bother to swap Sal and Hoagie. That's why I was so confused for a second. But quick story time about why our tag is Rips. So I found out our team was made up of me, 2 guys named Sean, and 2 guys named Ethan and Evan. So I'm just like, I'm triggered, and then Sean proposed our team name. Sean, Daspite, proposed our team name be Rich is triggered. So I jokingly said Rich is provoked, and then realized that the tag for that would be Rip. So we're going with that.
I'm very surprised they actually let It's a Bison get on his Jinx, his preferred AD carry.
Okay. My theory for why they didn't ban any of Bison's ADCs this time, he's a safe AD carry. He's not going to be the one to take over a game. He's going to put out some pretty consistent damage, but the one to take over is going to be somewhere on the top half of the map. And once it comes down to ADC support as the 2 guys you can ban out, I'm not surprised they banned out Panda.
Looking at the comps right now, I would be genuinely surprised if the shot calling on Cvan's team's side is not to stay as safe as possible early game. They don't really have a lot of ways other than that Rex side to get anything going, and they definitely want to wait until they have the combination of the Shen ult and the Rek'Sai ult to really set up some nice plays around the map. I would expect DG Mad Hatter's team to be the aggressors, at least for the first 10 or 12 minutes of the game.
Kog'Maw, Jinx, and Thresh, this is such a Cvan like team comp because it's the exact same thing we ran so many times last split.
That being said, Akiyu's on a carry, and he played the Maokai last game. It'd be interesting to see if he's really good at taking games away like that, because Fiora could very easily get out of control and start bringing things to a strange place for Shen.
Totally. So, predictions. Who do you guys think is going to take this? Adam, we'll start with you because you appear to know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's not true, but we'll see. If the team comps are played optimally, I think that the side of is Cvan's team G5?
Gerg 5, yes.
I think that Gerg 5 has the sounder comp for a game that goes longer. but the snowballing nature of preseason, like I said, could allow Hidden Valley Gaming to get into this one really early on and not let go of the lead. So we'll just have to see. If Arion can get around the map the way that I've seen him and help out as many people as possible and actually get some good ganks off, then I think that we could be looking at an early finish by Hidden Valley Gaming. But that said, if the game goes too late, then I give it to G5.
Okay, Will.
From seeing how the last game went, just an absolute bloodbath, my prediction probably is not going to be accurate at all. But I'm going to actually give my advantage to Raunch again. Yeah,
Again?
Hidden Valley looks a little tasty to me.
Didn't you give it to Gurk 5 last game?
No, the Raunch people is the one who had Kennen, correct?
No, that's Gurk 5. Gurk 5 had the Kennen.
Failure.
Let it be known
This
I
is
was
what they
only...
get for switching sides.
Let it be known I got the prediction right last game and the other two didn't. Mwahaha. Anyway.
You know what happened.
Okay, so one for Gurk 5, one for Raunch. OP, break the tie. I'm not gonna predict this time.
I'm gonna go for Gurk 5. Just because their late game is pretty insane. Because if they can just keep the Jinx alive or keep the Kog'Maw alive, really either one, they'll be set to go. And like you said, all they have to do early is just play safe, just farm up, because they will scale, and they will scale in crazy good. And just the early pressure from Rek'Sai is really strong. Warwick, yes, is good, but the Rek'Sai's ability to just have those jump around engages where he tunnels in and then has the knockup, especially with those flash knockups. I predict we'll definitely see a flash knockup, probably in the mid lane. Right around 4 or 5 minutes or so. So we'll see how this goes, but I think if they can get to late game, they're gonna definitely take over.
Wow, very interesting rune choices on the part of these guys. We do see the Kleptomancy Ezreal coming out,
Oh
so
god.
Surprise.
that's going to be something fun to track all game. But I'm really interested in the Predator Rek'Sai. That's something that I've never seen run before. I personally think that there are a couple of options that are probably a little bit stronger as the game goes, but if what I think is correct, it looks like he's trying to get some early ganks, and that Predator is really going to help him do that. And as opposed to that, we see Elliot using the oh well, there we go.
I paused. See, it wouldn't be PMA LCS without someone leaving in Champ Select be a pause. We've got both. We've got ourselves a true PMA LCS series. Okay, he's reconnected.
Oh, he's back.
We're good.
Kleptomancy Ezreal just makes me think of just so many items that you're. It's just the visual, looking at the old red pots, old blue pots. Now the blue pots didn't get removed until season 6, but some of those elixirs that you're looking at, those images are taken from the old seasons back in the day.
The interesting thing too is when Ezreal with Kleptomancy, or anybody with Kleptomancy, picks up those sacks of gold, there is a chance that they're going to get between, I think it's 25 and 100 gold, but they could sell it outright for 65 gold instead of taking that chance. So either way, it's going to be a nice amount of money, but it's just about how much you want to gamble.
I don't like Kleptomancy as a rune. It's like that level of RNG should not be in this game. Seriously.
It's fun, I think. I think that it's honestly a little bit silly. There have been some silly things I've seen where somebody will pick up an elixir of sorcery and then instantly go in. They just pop the elixir of sorcery and go hard, immediately, dominate people.
That's why I hate it.
Minions have spawned.
It's like, why would you make this? Oh well, it is what it is.
I've noticed it's really good on supports. It's too, because you get that pot where it gives you an extra 150 health, and it's like, you're losing in a fight, and then all of a sudden it's like, haha, no, I'm not.
Like you're losing in the fight, but then it's like, haha, no, I'm not. Okay.
That's correct.
Wise words from Obi.
The wisest.
The wisest of a word.
Yeah, Aftershock on Warwick also makes me think that he's probably going to go just full tank, which is not bad. It's what their team needs, obviously, so it'll be interesting to see what his first item is.
True. Can you see the keystones like once you're in game?
No, I just have all their stuff pulled up on op.gg, so if you
Okay.
guys need any info on that, you know.
Oh, man, already taking trades with DG Mad Hatter. That's Sivan. Kog'Maw should not be a lane dominant champion, but Sivan basically plays him like as a mix of like farm play safe, but also like kind of a lane bully.
We see Elliot coming in mid.
Already. Level 2.
Bubble on the Panther, the hook, and off turn landing on allergic to milk, and he will eat so much damage. The forcing the exhaust out super hoagie, and he is already down to what is that like? Yeah, what? Not low health. Well, now he's up to normal, but almost a kill.
From that trade,
G5.
Allergic to Milk did gain a gold stack, and he decided to cash it in immediately instead of taking it back to base and selling it.
It doesn't look like that necessarily paid off for him too, because it looks like he only got about 50 gold off of it.
Oh, he gets. Wait, no, that's a biscuit. Okay. Oh, Dr.
Getting
Bowman is super low. Account is going in, does not parry much of anything. Dash away the flash in, and Account gets a solo kill for first blood.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Sivan lives with like 20 health.
Oh, Zerok is going in on the Account, wants this return kill. He is sitting in a giant minion wave, and Account gets the second solo kill. The TP also coming in. For Dr.
Really
Bowman
questionable by Zerok there. Rek'Sai doesn't have nearly the strength she needs at that level.
That was such a big minion wave. That was not a good idea whatsoever. Okay, well, Valley getting off to a pretty good start here. We'll see if they can carry this, because remember, they've got two, not just one, but two ticking time bombs in Kog'Maw Jinx.
You know, unfortunately, this goes toward what I said about Predator on Rek'Sai being an interesting pick. I feel if Zerok would have had Electrocute in that moment, he may actually have pulled off the kill before Fiora was able to get that vital proc off.
It's also just like, not just like, I mean, like, you have different rune choices, but like playing to your runes, just like, you just like pick the runes, pick your play style independent, and then just go from there. It's like you actually, you can play to your strengths, even if those strengths are manufactured through runes.
Well, and I mean, it's early in this preseason as well, so I mean, people are still experimenting with what runes may be good in this situation, what may not be good in this situation. So I mean,
Look out, going back trading, getting those, just the press the attack actually that he took on the Fiora, doing quite a bit of work. Early Tiamat too.
Yeah, almost the entire gold lead right now for
Oh, but Ruion's coming in for the counter gank. Zerok taken down to below half just from DG Mad Hatter, but out of there. Okay. Meanwhile, Allergic to Milk not gonna get out of the hook, and gonna get chunked down the low HP. Heal comes out, Flash comes out from Allergic to Milk too. Oh, there's a mana potion for Allergic to Milk, but Jinx, despite not being a lane bully, like whatsoever,
where we're coming in.
coming out. Oh, the bubble just missing. The flash is, and it's a Bison will barely get away. Oh, he lives such low HP. He will get out. Oh my word.
I believe Elliot could have actually run one more auto attack before he started running. I don't think he would have taken any extra tower shots, and it would have secured the kill.
Yeah, I think he actually could have taken
The
several.
taunt going in will throw down the Grand Challenge, and there's the damage returned. Account will not pick up the kill, has no flash to follow. Dr. Volimundo did flash away to stay safe. But that Fiora damage, oh my god.
Yeah, Account is accounting for all of HVG's gold lead right now.
2-0 Fiora.
I fear we're going to see the exact same situation as last game, except the roles have now changed, and Dr. Volimundo is going to be pushed back 2 towers, unless there's an answer from the side of Yerk.
Although we've reached the point where Shen ult is available, so we might see some interesting plays across map at this time.
The Shen has picked up the Bramble Vest, but we have been talking about the 2 hyper carries for Gurk 5. Fiora is also really good late game, so it's not like Hidden Valley will not be able to keep up whatsoever come late game.
And we see the farm numbers are fairly even right across the entire board here. I mean, obviously top's a little bit skewed in the favor of Fiora, but you know, mid lane just a few apart. Bot lane looks like they're currently just one apart.
The taunt from Dr. Volimundo, procs to press the attack, and that trade is now over. Goes back in though, and there's more chunks on the Dr. Volimundo. DJ Mad flashed in, did not actually get the stun on the C-Van. Did force out the heal, but flash for heal, not exactly worth.
And that's a lot of pressure that's away from C-Van now. Just knowing that Tibbers is down, because Tibbers would do so much damage in this matchup just because unless he has flash, he can't run away from Tibbers. Tibbers will be all over him the whole time.
Mad Hatter does still have his Ignite up, so once he gets his Tibbers back, C-Van walks into that Tibbers range, then he gets stunned, he's just dead. The bubble actually missed on the Bison, so they're gonna be safe. The farm in the bot lane is staying even, which is an advantage for the dudes, considering it does scale harder as C-Van gets his blue buff.
One thing that's different about this game, in the last game there were so many wards, everybody knew that there was going to be a jungler coming through the river. But if you look at this game, no vision is being able to see where the jungler is going from camp to camp or rotating, whether top, bottom, or mid.
Yeah, I think this game it's come down to a lot more going and proactively like clearing wards too. Because if you've noticed, like there's been a lot of, especially bot lane, there's been a lot of supports leaving the lane to go into the river to try and clear a ward or two that are there. So that way, you know, because a gank either way could completely, you know, skew that matchup in their favor.
Something interesting to take note of, C-Van actually spec'd into Taste of Blood and Ravenous Hunter in his runes, which means he's banking a lot on getting healing off of his abilities, and I find that almost strange for an AP Kog'Maw, but maybe he knows something I don't. But just to keep in mind, he's going to have some kind of extra healing during these exchanges.
I think that's a lot to help with just getting through that early game, because even just the slightest healing can help offset those trades.
Yeah, obviously it's working out for him so far. He's keeping even in a lane with somebody who should be outright dominating him. Not that DG Mad Hatter is floundering in any way, but obviously things are a little more even than maybe HVG wanted at this time.
I'd like to point out, well, I'll point out something first. Oh, the tidal wave does land. The real flashes in, and there's a dead Bison. Loki is going to be a little bit of trouble, but Fleet Camp is even more trouble. We'll get the stand united to save him. Now Zerok can turn the damage back, and there's leaving an onto ground. The bubble does catch Dr. Volamundo out of the taunt. Why Flink Panda just going too far on too low HP? Ojiko watching out after getting that kill, and so the double bubble gonna catch them both. Beautiful play from Hoagie. They're gonna keep going. DG Mad Hatter following it. Ruyan will stay alive. Mad Hatter, will they have the damage? They will take down Dr. Volamundo. Beautiful fight, 3-0 for Hidden Valley.
Just a little bit of a miscommunication there on the side of G5.
A little overextending themselves there, yeah. No reason that Panda needed to stay there. They probably just needed to back off, but it looked like Dr. Volamundo wanted to keep pushing, wanted to try and get those kills there.
Mega Death Rocket not going to take out Ruyan, a little bit too tanky.
2 towers and 5 kills off of that one trade.
And the 5k gold lead for Hidden Valley.
2k of that on Fiora. That's pretty crazy. 5,000 gold at
50
12
CS
minutes.
lead. Oh my god. That's... I would not want to go against that Fiora.
And this is what we talked about pre-game, right? If the Fiora manages to get ahead, then it can suddenly change the entire style of the game. Seaben's going to want to be careful here. He doesn't have any vision.
Fiora is roaming around the side. Flink Panda is coming up to support him. They do spot him on a pink board though. They know.
I wonder if G5 spotted this ward out at any point. The ward to the left of, right underneath the Herald Pit.
Allergic to Mill going in onto Bison forces a flash out. Free Summoner, especially Jinx really valuing that flash. That's not good for her.
I see you get engages like that. Just little tiny, you know, skirmishes where that Kog'Maw can poke at all, and you can see how much damage he will do if he gets the chance.
Looks like Elliot's trying to gank top.
Oh, and he is gonna get fear onto Dr. Volamundo. Will also get the suppression down. He's gonna dash away and flash away. Flash after him by a count, though. They should have the damage to clean this up. There we go. We're gonna take that kill away. 6-0 total now for Hidden Valley.
I'm a little confused about why Zerok didn't continue in there.
Way.
They
Skip
had an
away
Annie and a
all.
Nami that were coming up right behind him. I was pretty sure he could see that they were there, so... Because he knew if he stayed, he was just going to kill.
Yeah, it's definitely a safe play. It just seems at this point that G5 is playing damage control in the most passive way possible. I don't think that they really have much of a direction. They're kind of trying to
going
game
back in
dictated
onto
for them.
Bison. He is in the 1v2. Oh, the stand united. It's a 1v3. He's not going to get the kill. And Erg 5 going to pick up their first kill of the match, while Valley gets... Oh,
What a
nice flash from
there.
Gerg. Not Gerg, from Sivan. Oh my lord.
To Ali in the chat, they did not do the switch after something went wrong with the pick ban in Champ Select in the actual game. Something happened and somebody had to leave lobby, so I think the person that left was Hoagie, so he just stayed on the bottom instead.
Sal had to...
Or Sal, rather. Sal was the one that left.
Yeah. They did not break rules and swap rules. They were originally lined up with Sal as ADC and Hoagie and support. We just ended up going with them not in the right order.
So it does look like this Warwick's going to be going for Titanic Hydra as the second item. Pretty standard. Still a little behind in farm, but obviously the team gold is offsetting that.
It's interesting that Allergic to Milk has not left any spaces open for his Kleptomancy to trigger.
Yeah, I think that's a misunderstanding of how Kleptomancy works. I think if he were aware, then that wouldn't be the case.
Damn. I mean, that seems obvious, like, you need slots for Kleptomancy to trigger, but, huh.
Yeah, it's a huge misplay, actually. He could be getting a lot of gold that he is losing out on here.
Well, Turok gonna be going in. This is 42 currently, but Oidric Milk and Super Hoagie are far enough away that they're just staying safe from the cages.
Yeah, there is no Shen ultimate currently, so I gotta be watching out for that rotation from bot. Oop, Thresh is gonna be walking in there.
He's gonna get stunned up. Blink Panda is gonna be taken super low. The flash away will be safe for now. The Mad Hatter is now gonna turn on to Zaraka. Leon will take him down and then leaps onto It's a Bison. This is a disaster for Kirk 5. Meanwhile, on the top lane account does not care about Dr. Volmundo, just taking down the tower. One more hit, and there we go. Now it's turning off to Dr. Volmundo. He can take this duel and he knows it.
Yeah, Hidden Valley played that entire engage perfectly, knowing that even if Shen used his Stand United to join that fight and help them, then Account was going to end up taking probably an inhibitor turret, so they had no choice but to give up that uneven trade.
Might get an inhibitor turret anyway, they're just pinging him out now. Well, yes they're not, but Rion taking Dragon, the rest of his team is going to be pushing down to the middle. Or not, they're not going to get it quite yet. C-Van has wave clear. But
It's very surprising that they're showing such map dominance with such lack of wards.
Really, 7k gold lead now for him. This game is nowhere near as close as game 1.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair with this, if you look at the builds, they're starting, you know, Hidden Valley is starting to get some of their items that they're needing, some spikes, whereas...
Some milk waiting in the bush, he's gonna spring the trap onto Zurok. We'll get away, but we'll pick up a red buff. Mad Hatter gonna dodge the Bio-Arcane Barrage, and we'll be safe right now. Although Oidric, Milk, and a Cow are now gonna push bot lane. They have a giant wave, they might be able to take down the tower.
I'm very impressed with the patience that Hidden Valley is playing with. Even given the lead that they have, they're still being very careful not to give anything up and possibly get them or get G5 back in the game in any way. It's very impressive.
Tower hasn't
especially for week 1.
Not gonna lie, if I'm going to pick someone to win the split, like, if I had to pick someone yesterday before I saw any of the games, I was like, my prediction currently to win the split is Hidden Valley. Like, individually, they look so good, and I think their play styles mesh really well that they can go really far, and I think they can be pretty dominant. Also, Adam, we need to get on top of doing a preseason show, even though 2 games.
That's right. No, we could still do it. It would have been nice to do it beforehand, obviously, but okay. I'm up for it anytime in the next few days if you'd like to.
Hey, post week 1 or something. Well, I'll also be in Texas for the next 3 days, so I don't know how well it'll work for me to be able to do that. Oh, also, if any brothers are going to be at the National Mapping and Service Conference over the next 3 days, shoot me a message, and I'll find you guys. Oh, wait. Huh. A cow? Okay. Tiny tidbit. A cow dashed onto a minion and the Tiamat proc off of that stopped Dr. Volmundo's back. I don't think Cal realized it. It just happened. Oh, C-Man gonna eat the full combo and Ignite. All of the State Ignite coming in will not take down C-Man actually. And now Mad Hatter is the one in trouble. Will stun up Zurok and he'll get out alive. Mad Hatter is very, very, very lucky.
That Jinx rocket's going up soon. Land a crazy snipe. Let's see it.
Come on, it's Bison. It's your time to shine. Oh, but Take time to shine. Orion just gonna take him down. The cow flashing in to steal a kill that doesn't actually happen. Milk, meanwhile, in a duel with Dr. Volmundo will not land. Flashes away from the bubble though. Project Milk is still going to chase, landing all these mystic shots. They have the Iceborne Gauntlet to just slow up. Idle Wave does knock him up. Are they going to take him down? They will. Super Hokey steals it. Flame Panda is wrapping around the backside. He will poke Super Hokey. Not exactly who we want. It's Allergic to Milk just turning now into Bison. The exhaust does go down, and it's a Bison just eating so much damage. Allergic to Milk picks up the kill, and now he's out. Ooh. Just kidding. Sivan picks up with Caustic Spittle. Super Hokey, maybe he can get out? He's starting to dodge these Bio-Arcane Barrages. Oh, the heal gonna come, and they're gonna chase after this, and one more. Yep, there we go. Sivan picking up an extended double for himself, but what cause? There's a push going down middle lane.
Again, just these little idiosyncrasies of not understanding how these Keystone runes work. It seems like Bison started that engage with Lethal Tempo with his rocket stance, even though Lethal Tempo immediately begins on first champion damage, and if he were in machine gun stance, I think that he probably would have gotten it.
There's some burst on the DP Mad Hatter. Sivan is starting to come online. Still 9k gold down, but like, I mean, Sivan,
like I said,
yeah.
They hadn't even gotten items earlier, but now, you know, you see the Luden's Echo come across for Kog'Maw, and he's actually starting to hurt now, so we'll see if they can sort of calm this game down, weather the little bit more of a storm that they've got here, and try not to get these 1v1 engages, because they are not working out for them.
AP Kog'Maw, dude. Oh my god.
So, Rich, I'll pose this to you. Right now, what does G5 have to do if they want to stave out this game and have a chance at a comeback?
I mean, keep vision around Baron, try not to completely give that up, and then just wave clear and let Sivan really come online, let him poke. Maybe stall out enough that they can pull back to slightly more even and find a fight there. Did I get the answer right?
I wasn't testing you, I was just asking.
Okay. My game knowledge is currently like silver, considering how long I've been gone.
I personally think that Rek'Sai should be focusing really hard. Ignore that Tiamat, start building full tank. They're already too far behind for Rek'Sai to even consider a Titanic Hydra. It'd be much more efficient if she were to get something like a... honestly, like a Randuin's Omen might be decent, at least to help slow their team when they come to chase after them. Anything that'll just keep them in the game longer.
Yeah, I definitely think Randuin's wouldn't be a bad item, just because, as you can see right now, all they're doing is running their team down.
Oh, but Flame Panda is on his own and will actually eat a lot of cooldowns. He will get taken down by DG Mad Hatter. There's the pick onto the support account, going back in. Zeron gonna be the next one to eat all the damage, and he is also going down. And Orion now chasing after. It's a Bison, will get that kill. Now, Hidden Valley 15 to 4 kills, back to almost 10k gold up. They're gonna steamroll to this tower too.
Yeah, that was just not a good fight for Gerg 5.
Yeah, it's as General Dill said in the chat.
Pushed out, and then there was no follow-up ult from the Shen to try and save anybody either. And I mean, that could have been, they made the call that they're already going to die, so why come in to try and save them from nothing?
It's like General Dill said in the chat. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Dr. Volamundo really understands the Shen into Fiora matchup. General Dill being a big Shen player, he knows that Shen should win that matchup, but he got out of hand a little early.
Dr. Volamundo does understand not being able to quite kill Super Hokey, but he does understand going in and just dying.
Yeah, maybe if G5 would have made a more concerted effort to send more people in there to try to disrupt them, they could have stopped. It was pretty early, they didn't really have a true tank, and they were all pretty low, while the Baron was still at around 5,000 health. Maybe they could have stalled that out.
Israel did finally free up one of his slots.
Waves coming in.
Okay.
Let's have 2 potion road.
Question for you guys: how much longer does this game last?
I say they're gonna probably push it down mid, and that's gonna be it.
So like, maybe 5 minutes.
I would say 5.
I'm gonna make a bet right now. Okay, ready?
Okay, go.
Game ends at 34 minutes.
34 minutes. Why are we betting here?
Pride.
Okay.
My favorite thing to bet.
30.
Okay,
Is
that's fair.
My guess.
The logic behind my 34 minutes is I actually think that G5 is going to stall out and it's going to be the next Baron that ends the game.
That's fair. I don't know. I'm good. You know, I'll modify and say 31. I think they're gonna. Hidden Valley are just gonna find some fight in the next like few minutes.
Or they might just end
They might just. Or
now.
they either end here or they get the inhib, reset, and then find the fight. I'm gonna stick to 31. That's my final guess. Maybe that doesn't even happen. Like, oh, I'm gonna defend it off the flash from DJ Bad Hatter by Bison. Dr. Roll and Mudo is gonna be up next. Maybe it's gonna be 28 out 31. The flash from Hoagie, not even needed because the True Shot Barrage hits on Dr. Roll and Mudo. So this might be the next one. So much worse from everyone. And now gonna get flashed after. Account is unstoppable and screw 31 minutes, 34 minutes. They're just gonna end the game. Right?
I'm gonna say 28 minutes.
Greg,
Shut up.
Greg 5 had no reason at all to try and defend those towers there. The best thing they could have hoped to do was let them take those inhibitors and then stand tall behind those two Nexus turrets, but unfortunately they got a little bit antsy, decided to go for something that they knew they didn't have the strength to do.
Seaman cannot be the hero, and just like that, Hidden Valley opening their season with a 2-0 over third 5. Alright. Oh wait, MVP polls. I forgot about. We're still doing MVP polls, right? Oh my lord.
Oh, I'm having a little issue with my post-game stats. I can't really see anything.
Yeah, I think everybody is.
Yeah, that's just a thing. Okay.
Okay, so I have pictures here. Kog'Maw still did the most damage, followed by Annie. Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, let's quiet. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the game 1 MVP first. Give that a second.